Do you know how many times we hear we need to communicate better as the top challenge that leaders and employees are facing? Recently, we did an executive forum and we put a poll out. This was also the number one issue or challenge that people saw in their teams and organizations. And they're not alone. In fact, a recent study shows 86% of employees and executives see a lack of effective collaboration and communication as the main cause of workplace failure. But what does communication actually mean? We can use the definition, which is the process of exchanging information, ideas, thoughts, or feelings between individuals or groups. But I think it means something else to other people. And what we have found with the leaders and teams that we're working with is that we have a directional challenge, meaning that it's only one way. See, we assume that we have an exchange, a back and forth of understanding. But the reality is that we are only focused on what we want to express. We are only focused on us being understood, on us getting agreement, on us getting action. And so what ends up happening is a lot of us are entering conversations with a strong need to express our ideas and agenda and to be heard. And what ends up happening is we have two brick walls of agendas colliding, and then we expect a house to be built from that. Our agendas and points have become battering rams, and no one is getting heard. No one is getting understanding. So we aren't hearing the questions, the concerns, or the potential issues. Instead, we hear opinions, personal attacks, and criticism. We are in self-protection mode, and those walls become fortresses of frustration. So it's no wonder that people are seeing communication as an issue, because it is, but there's an opportunity beyond just tools and tactics. So what can we do to change this? It starts first by acknowledging that we're on the same team, and then getting curious. If you're presenting an idea, here are some questions to think about before you even enter the room or log on to your Zoom room or even send the meeting invite. Who is your audience? What is most important to them? What do we agree on? What's the 10% that we can start with? What do I want to express that they need to know? And what do I need support on or a decision on? And what context or detail do they need to know to better understand? You see, everything then gets shaped around this intention of understanding versus my intention of being heard. Now, if we're on the listening end, let's say we receive an invite to a meeting, here are some things to think about before you go in or as you're in the meeting. What is the 10% I appreciate or agree with that this person is presenting? How might this idea impact me? How might it help me? What is clear and what is unclear? Now, let's remember that we need to stay objective, not emotional, not reactive, and make it about ideas and facts versus the energy, emotion, and story. It's no longer about this person said that and they came off this way and oh my God, that's how we know we're in the story. So pull it out, make it about the facts. And think about our shared goal. It's for shared understanding, which ultimately builds and expands trust. So we're going to post these questions in the comment section below. I hope it's helpful. Try it out and see how it impacts your energy and collaboration on a future meeting. Take care.